Actually, we do have the... Where is it? We have the other evil plate.
Yeah.
So now we can open up this door with the brain door. Yay. I don't know if this is worthwhile, but we'll find out.
So you have made it this far.
That's too sexy for me, sorry.
Oh, just wait.
Ooh, letting the hair down.
Oh my god, why am I watching this?
See, I told you bees were evil, Alex.
It's more like a grasshopper.
It's like a mix between a bee and a mantis. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that just wrecked the castle. That's a really big door.
Beyond this gate lies the demon world. It's over. You will never be able to save Yumaru.
No! Samanosuke, why did you stand there?
Oh, dude, this bombshell just dropped.
Uh-oh.
Robert Axelrod.
Oh, I do about it. So, the voice of Lord Zed passed away earlier this morning.
Oh my gosh.
That's
well-
like 2 Digimon actors we've lost.
Yeah,
like,
actually,
just
so earlier
in
this
days
week,
of
the
each
voice
other.
for Joe also passed away. And Robert Axelrod actually played Wizardmon and I think Armadillomon?
Yeah, and he played Finsta.
Oh no, oh my god.
And he also played Finster.
He did a lot of voices for
Oh,
some.
lots of monsters, especially
Yeah.
like in the Zed season.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Yep. It's
Celebrity deaths, man. They always come
and
in.
I think what's also apt about them is that they both they both lost their battles with cancer. Because I think they
That's
both had
even worse.
terminal cancer.
Watch out for the arrow.
Oh,
Or the archer. Wow, I can't actually use words.
I have to break the shield first. There we go.
So I know this is gonna sound funny, but now that I've like answered your question about like anything shitty that happened in an anime club, I guess I want to say sorry that I like almost destroyed your anime club.
Oh, what can you do? It's high school.
Okay.
Won't you go to the Dark Realm? There is no guarantee you will live, but if you do, great rewards await you.
So this is the side content that we actually will be doing, because if you complete the entire Dark Realm, which is basically like, you guys have played Zelda, so you know the
100 floor trial.
yeah, basically this is what that is.
Okay.
Once you beat it, you actually get a really cool item that allows for you to get a very powerful weapon near the end of the game.
Cool.
So we will be doing this, but not right now,
See you soon.
because we do not have enough medicines for me to feel confident to go down there. Otherwise, I will die. I will die. So first of all, let's just go ahead and make some medicine.
Something else I wanted to add though, Alex, I do want to let you know, even with the fiasco that was my junior year with the anime club and leaving the anime club halfway through the year, and then not really paying attention to it my senior year, I did I did work for Alta for a couple of months in 2017.
Yeah.
And the anime club is still thriving.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is thriving. I saw a poster for like their meeting and everything, and I was just like, oh my gosh, it's alive, and it made me so happy, and I can't believe it's like been almost 2 years, and I can't believe I haven't told you yet.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I graduated 10 years ago, so I mean, you've been out of school. Yeah, the anime club's been going for like over 10 years.
Yeah.
So you should be I just want you to know you should be proud of yourself, because that's something you created and it's still going strong.
I think I started it like 2005, so.
Yeah, that means, yeah, it's been going like almost
14 years.
14, 15 years.
That is amazing.
Like,
Okay.
So I hope that makes your day.
That does.
So
That's like a birthday gift right there.
perfect.
By the way,
Well,
happy birthday, Alex.
yeah.
I just had my 31st birthday,
Bullets. We're gonna
everybody.
need those for the Dark Realm. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the next question because we've been kind of.
Well, I just had a
Moving on.
very long story. I had to talk about my ridiculous coup that I tried to do at 16.
Yes.
The time Brinton became El Presidente.
I mean, yeah, the time I was El Presidente for like
So,
all of 2 seconds.
You guys will appreciate this question. If you were currently running said anime club, like either you being president, would a plebeian or an anime plebeian like myself be allowed in it?
Of course,
Yeah,
everybody
why
was
not?
welcome.
I will say this: I will be allowed in, and then I will be kicked out that very same day.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
think so. Like, I've mentioned this like before in many videos that I've done. That, like, you know, I've always been into the really kind of weird niche stuff in terms of anime. Where
Yes.
a lot of the people in the club were, like Brinton, were very much they were watching Naruto and Bleach and the big shows.
Yeah,
We all-
that's all I really knew because
Yeah.
I was hopping into that stuff by myself, and that one girl, I think her name was Natalie.
Oh yeah, Natalie.
Yeah, she was in my LDS congregation, like the ward I was in at the time.
Right.
And so I was becoming like good friends with her because she was introducing me to other genres. We both like Fullmetal Alchemist. And she was like, you should join the anime club. And I was like, ooh, this would be a great way for me to like meet other like-minded people who have the same interests as me. And so that's why I joined, and it did really open up my eyes and my mind to just a variety of different things, both anime and life. But anyway, continue.
Yeah, so kind of to that question, like, would you like be welcome, Drak? Because, like, yeah, if anything, I should have been kicked out a long time ago, but I didn't.
Yes, because apparently, because you were into so much niche stuff, I swear this is from one of your audience. I don't even know for certain. It's just like, apparently I'm an anime plebeian. I am apparently a disgrace to even be in the presence of the anime reviewer that is Alex.
It's okay, really.
And here's why I'm going to tell you right here now. I would be kicked out within the very same day.
Why?
Because the advisor would kick me out, not Alex.
The advisor would.
Because I would instantly bring in like some of the 90s OVAs that I got access to.
Yeah.
Like, say, MD Geist. In fact, probably my first... No, you know what? Never mind. I would not subject you all to Sins of the Sisters. But I'd find something that was either hyper-violent or... Because that's what I knew. That was what I knew at the time. Oh, please let this work. Yes!
Ooh,
So now,
just barely.
now we have the maxed Shiden, which is what we needed, so that now I can open up that damn door.
Yeah. And then we can focus on the other one since we don't have enough for
Yes,
that door.
because we need level 3 NK as well.
Damn.
So that's why I would get kicked out, is because if you guys had a rule about like what you could show and what you couldn't show, I mean, I'd want to do something to make myself stand out, and if I was in high school, then I would also be in my rebellious phase, so I would be instantly finding ways to piss people off, because that's who I was in high school.
I mean, the answer would be yes for me as well. You would be able to join because I loved meeting new people, and I loved being able to, like, just...
Very cool.
I just loved being able to, like, watch different anime, and I was just being exposed to so many different things about a genre that I super loved. So,
Sight beyond sight. Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight.
oh, another Genbu.
Genbu. So we have can be the souls of demons may aid the one. I believe you are the one, Neo. Oh, that's right. Okay, so you have to do something to open up. I believe it's with this statue. And so then at that point, the trap won't go down. Until then, every time I go back here, this will happen. Or this thing will be locked down. All right, so...
But yeah, I've totally thought about
We might
getting
have to
everybody
go
back
randomly
together
kill
just for,
things.
like,
Yeah,
a night, and we just, like, hang out again.
we should do that. We really
I-
should if we can.
Because, I mean, I haven't seen since I left the anime club my junior year, so that's, like, been over 10 years. I saw at Fan X in 2015, so the last time I saw her was 4 years ago. I mean, we're on a constant, regular talking basis.
Oh, that's good.
Which I love. I haven't seen since I've gone home from my mission, which you also came to my mission reunion.
Yeah, I did.
When I came home, I remember that now.
Yeah.
So the last time I saw was then, which was 2012.
Yeah.
So that's been.
You know what? With all the names that they've actually mentioned, everybody, I'm not even going to do fart noises. I'm just going to go ahead and put in penis and bajingo
Okay.
for them.
That-
like I was with Control last night. That's what I'm going to do.
You know what? I think that's splendid and a great idea. So yeah, I haven't even seen him since 2012, and it's almost 2020. So that's been like 8 years.
Yeah.
And then there was like a few other people who I truly just cannot, like, I just can't. I can see their faces in my head, but I can't remember their names
Right.
for the life of me. I know there was like another girl whom. Oh yes, there we go. Yeah, that was one of the faces whose names I couldn't remember. There was a lady. She had a friend, whom I am also friends with on Facebook. I can't remember her name right off the bat. Those were sophomores from the year after you graduated.
Right.
And then there was and his girlfriend.
Right.
But I mean, I lost track of TJ like over 10 years ago. His girlfriend, who then later became his ex-girlfriend, now lives out in the East Coast with her husband. But I don't even think we're friends anymore on Facebook because I haven't seen anything from her Facebook posted to my feed.
Right.
Or if she's even on Facebook. anymore.
Yeah.
That's kind of the complaint I get from my family is like, you don't do enough stuff on Facebook. I don't care about Facebook anymore.
Facebook's evil.
In fact,
I would reserve that for Twitter, but that's me.
Well, Twitter's evil too, but Facebook is also really, really evil.
in fact, since I have you two here, this is something that I've been meaning to wanting to bring up with everybody. So I guess we'll have to bring it up with Romney at another time. But with both of you saying you don't like Facebook, you don't like Facebook, I actually really don't like Facebook. And there are times where my husband's like, why don't you just delete your account? And I'm like, that's because all geek news, all the articles we share, all the conversations we have, it's on,
Which could easily be done via Discord.
which is what he actually recommended. So that's actually what I wanted to bring to the table as, I guess, some sort of random discussion.
I've thought about it.
Because if we were to do that, because the group we have on Facebook is already closed and not open to the public anyway, and if we were
aside from the actual page that there is,
Yeah.
right. So I mean that page is open to the public,
which I really ought to just appoint one of you guys to go run it because I just don't have the time to go and put things up on the page,
which is completely understandable.
Makes me feel bad.
But anyway, a lot of the discussions that we have can be easily moved into a private, on our Discord channel in a private space that only we can access.
Which we technically have already.
Oh, in that case, we should just start moving everything over to Discord because then I can get rid of my Facebook account, and that's one less thing I open up mindlessly on my phone.
So I will just go ahead and be honest about this. There is one reason I keep a Facebook account. And it's mainly because my mom's side of the family all live in northern Utah and in parts of Idaho.
Yeah.
And so it's very hard for me to get in contact with them, and they are always very interested in, say, what my girls are doing and what my family's doing. So I keep that open specifically because I want to stay in touch with them.
That's understandable.
And so I would probably still have that up and running. So it's not like I would delete my Facebook page right off the bat. I'm going to do Cohen first because I think if I just have the jewel leveled up, then I can open up these doors.
Yeah.
Because I'm basically grinding right now. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, for me, it would be a full goodbye Facebook account.
Which I could totally understand.
Because everybody that I want to stay in contact with and everybody that I do speak with offline, I do it offline. Everybody that I want to talk to, I already talk to them offline. I have their phone numbers. I see them on a fairly regular basis. I don't have a reason to have a Facebook account anymore.
You don't have my phone number.
Well, I was gonna say if I delete my Facebook, I will need your phone number.
Yes, because Instant Messenger won't work anymore.
No. Which is funny because my husband years ago was like, why don't you have his phone number? And I'm like, I don't know. And neither one of us go out of our way to actually take care of that.
I think I brought it up once And you're just like, why? Because we have Facebook Messenger.
Oh my gosh, am I the one who said that?
I think so.
That's hilarious.
It might have been me. I don't remember.
I thought it was you. That's what I told my husband, at least.
Yes, go ahead and blame me. It's all right.
Okay, well, I'll grab.
That's what Andrea does anyway.
I'll grab your phone number after this, and
Sure. I guess my question is, would that be enough for you to terminate your Facebook, Alex?
Yeah, it would be, because...
I mean, I obviously have to keep Twitter running just because that's a great way to advertise podcast and other stuff.
Yeah.
You got to go with who is the lesser of the two evils in the corporate in this corporate world of social media. And right now,
but I mean,
is kind of
as far as like lesser evils, I agree with you. But that's why I minimized everything that I do on Facebook, is because like if I put pictures up of my kids, it's on Instagram and it just gets sent to Facebook so that my family members can get that.
Yeah, a lot of my family is more active.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Hi,
What
Bugs.
the heck? Most of my relatives and family are more active on Instagram than they are Facebook. And so it would give me more of a reason to be a little bit more active on Instagram. And then I actually was thinking about like just pondering this while I was driving home the other day from work. And one of the things I was thinking about was I need to be more active on Twitter, because when I first got it, I was super active, posting all the time, and I've gotten just really bad at it. And I want to and there's like a lot of people that I connected with on Twitter, and even like people who are watching me, like talking to me directly on Twitter. And I feel almost guilty for kind of taking a step back and not really being as active as I used to be. I mean, if I want to go there, I kind of blame having that 14-year-old we were fostering for a while, because he just sucked out every little bit of energy I had in me. But
kids can occasionally do that.
yeah, but my gosh, this kid took it to the extreme. So anyway, yeah.
So now we're gonna get asked like, did you guys officially cancel Facebook?
Oh my god.
Did you guys move over to Discord?
Oh my god.
Which is funny, because like I've pretty much moved over to Discord as well. I've got friends there, and my guild officially got rid of their vent server, so like that's how we communicate now. That's actually how I found out that my WoW guild is, so apparently 2 members of my guild who live locally are getting married. And so they decided to they do a yearly meetup event where most of my guild is like in northern United States, parts of Canada, parts of the East Coast, and they do yearly meetups. So people have to fly out, and they all reserve like one hotel or something like that, and they're doing it this year here, which they never do. Because enough of my guild members, like, I'm just going to say it, they have a hatred of Utah. Either they lived here, or they think everybody's too happy for their own good. So at that point, they decided that they're going to have it here, and both me and my brother are like totally excited. We get to meet some of the people we've been playing WoW with for the last few years. And just even though I might have some disagreements with some of them, there are people I would genuinely like to meet. So that's how I found that out, was via Discord. Again, my only deal with Facebook is I keep it for my family, and that's about it. Especially with my mom passing away earlier this year.
Yeah, and that makes sense and is understandable.
Mm-hmm.
For those who aren't really keeping it for their family, like, I think I can safely say, like, if most stuff is already on Discord, then I'm gonna go ahead and start proceeding with deleting my account today.
Yep. Okay, so I actually do have one more Anime Club question that I need to get to, because I want to make sure that we get to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if the Anime Club were being run today, it doesn't matter if you guys were president or vice president, but let's just say for the argument, Alex is president, Brinton's vice president.
Okay.
Because that sounds to me like a duo that would work. And maybe he would be able to curb your evil desires, Brinton.
I'm not gonna stay. I'm not gonna stage a coup against Alex.
What current anime would you recommend that the club watch today? It doesn't need to be an anime that came out like this year, but now that some years have passed and we've had a lot of really great anime come up, what would you recommend that the club watch?
That's a tough one, because it always... I mean, I would when we were in club back then, I always welcomed anybody who wanted to bring any shows that they wanted to watch. You know, didn't have to. I brought shows myself, but I welcomed anybody to bring shows that they wanted to watch. So it just always kind of depends on what everybody wants to watch. So I just say whatever you guys like, whatever you want to watch, so long as it's not going to get us in trouble with the school, bring it and we'll watch it.
See, the modern anime that I would bring up would probably get you guys in trouble, but that's just because I love Food Wars. I really do.
Food Wars, yeah.
It's amazing. I love the protagonist. I can't speak enough of its praises, but the reason it would get banned is because of the foodgasms. It's just, that's the way it goes. So I'd probably have to go with like something like My Hero.
Yeah.
To get kind of the same effect.